Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Talking Trends for February 21st, 2020. Am I right with that?
Definitely right.
Ah, yeah.
I was going to say definitely right.
I had to think about it for a second.
Yeah, me too, actually, when you said it. I was like, 21st, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I know.
It's over.
It's coming close.
It's super close.
It's if this were a race, you're rounding the corner.
You can see the finish line.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all good.
How are you going to place this? The question, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen.
You're gonna come in dead last like you expect?
You come
Or
in
you're going to
first,
come in
baby.
first. Huh? Anyways, guys, we got a great show for you lined up for today. Thank you for tuning in live and on Facebook.com/WeTalkingTrends.
Yep.
And anybody catching this on the post end of things, thank you for tuning in. Mucho. I'm going to kiss you.
You will.
There you go. That's my kiss to you.
Don't touch him.
Yeah, but just don't touch me. So yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in, spending your time with you boys.
Yep.
On today's show, you may be wondering what we're going to be talking about. Well, first off, guys,
Pimp my casket.
imagine being a school bus driver only to be buried in a pimped out school bus casket.
Dude, that thing's all right.
It's not too bad.
I like that.
On the second story, this kid here has unfortunately been making the rounds of the internet,
Yeah.
all for the wrong reasons, because he's been another victim of bullying.
Super sad. Super sad. It keeps going on.
Yeah. On the second half of the show, pictured here, a very disgruntled father,
Look happy.
because the school thought it was a good idea to hand out a pamphlet of things to do instead of having sex. This is for teenagers.
It's a great list.
You wouldn't believe what they suggest.
Yep. You'll like it. It's a great list.
Yeah, there's over 100 things on this list.
Yeah.
And finally, wrapping up today's show, a flight attendant has been fired because couldn't keep his hands out of the old bread basket.
Her, actually.
Oh,
And
and she apparently was 1 pound overweight.
she's against the policy. We'll see what happens when they go to court.
I'm very interested because, yeah, I don't know what.
I didn't tell you anything.
You didn't
about
tell
it.
me anything. I was like,
No.
don't tell me.
No.
Don't tell me. Even when I was trying to get the article, I was like, I didn't want to look at
Didn't wanna see
anything.
it? Yeah.
I just needed a picture. That's it for context.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was your day, sir? How has your week been since Monday there?
First of all, it's cold outside.
It is today. The
It's
last
like a
the last
big-
2 days have been pretty
A
chilly.
little chilly.
Yeah,
A little chilly, but not too bad. I mean, not too bad. We got some stuff done today.
this is true.
It's been a long week.
Yeah.
We had a lot of stuff on the go.
Yes, we
You know, so it's it's Friday. We're all good now.
I know you got your Alexander Keith.
Someone is running a dry spell over here,
I know.
and someone is not.
I'm trying to think if I'm going to go another month.
Oh, you're crazy.
I know.
Wait, did you do January too?
Yeah.
Oh, you're nuts.
Yeah, might go
Damn.
right to April.
Oh, dude,
I don't know.
I'm on a bender to December.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
How is the week going on for you?
The week was good.
Your dry week, yeah.
Dry as a bone, Daddy. It's been good.
Yeah.
Otherwise, busy. Just planning a bunch of things. Suiting up for a couple of upcoming events happening next week and the week after. Some big
Yep.
events happening at Hide and Seek. Myself and my buddy T Woo are going to be doing a 2000s hip hop rap night
Damn, when is that happening?
next Friday, son.
Next
At Hide and
Friday.
Seek.
Ooh,
It's a 2000 night. So think of like your Nellies.
a lot of
There's a lot of
good jams.
Yeah, when Ja Rule was popping, when 50 Cent was
Yeah.
really popping. It's going to be a night dedicated to the great songs of yesteryear.
We'll put your boy on the list.
I got you.
+5.
And there's going to be bottle service.
Oh,
I can't think of a better night to have bottle service than a 2000s rap night.
seems to go hand in hand.
I know.
Yeah, I'll drink a bottle.
Yeah, so just been planning that, and as you know, a couple other things. Hitting the gym like
Yeah,
no
gym boy.
other. Back on the insanity.
You're crazy. Well, you're insane. You back on the Insanity 30?
30, the max 30.
Dude, that's a nightmare.
I already worked out today, but I didn't do the video. But I got to do it later tonight. Just gotta
Okay.
keep the streak
Right.
going.
The streak.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, we're gonna get into the show. We won't keep you waiting any longer. How
Do
about
it.
that? All right. First off, kicking off the show. It's a very interesting story. A man who drove a school bus for 55 years, ladies and gentlemen,
Yep.
will be laid to rest
Ooh.
in a school bus casket.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Glenn Davis was arguably Arguably the best-known driver in all of Grand Meadow, Minnesota.
Nice.
They're going to make a statue of this guy.
Yeah.
With that introduction. So for 55 years, residents of his small town of 1,170 people trusted him to bus their children to and from school. Imagine living in a town of less than 1,500 people.
Man, that's crazy.
I would assume if you're dating in that town,
Yeah.
you better hold on to that first person. There's not many options after that.
That's true.
Or you're going to be running through the town.
Everyone's dated everyone.
Everybody's related to everybody in that town.
That's my cousin. That's my uncle. That's my auntie. What? We all dated each other at some point, son.
Yeah.
All right.
He was proud to say he never once got in an accident while driving the bus.
Oh.
He was a school bus driver from 1949. That's like, was that the year they invented a bus? To 2005. It was one of the longest jobs he ever had, if not the only job he's had.
Yeah, I would say.
And perhaps his favorite job. So it's appropriate that Davis will be laid to rest in a school bus yellow casket, stamped with the number 3, the number of the first bus he ever drove.
Damn.
What if he resented his job and they're like,
Yeah.
here's a casket in the shape of a bus
Right.
of the job you hated?
Well, he did it for so long. Like,
Well, a lot of people do a lot of jobs for so long. Doesn't mean you have to like them.
true that.
Imagine me giving somebody a cubicle after working 25 years.
I just made it out of the cubicle. Here you go. Right back in you go.
You live in a cubicle, you'll die in a cubicle.
I'll bury your ass in a cubicle.
So anyway, the guy, if you're wondering, he got to see his custom casket 5 years before his death, which is kind of weird. Is that kind of weird?
That's super weird, bro.
Imagine me showing up for you for your next birthday. Like, here, Tony, I got you
Who does that?
a casket in the shape of a grape.
Oh, I do love grapes.
I know.
I do love grapes.
So when you die, you're going to be buried in this little...
But like, I can't wait to die.
Yeah, damn. This is delicious.
I want that.
So anyways, it was donated from the owner of a local funeral home. So it's painted with black hinges with the same lettering that appeared on Davis's 1949 school bus, of course. Davis's daughter initially found the present a little bit morbid, as one would.
I mean, I would think so.
But her father's joy upon receiving it won her over. He even posed next to it in a photo.
Oh, my God. That's
He's like, what up?
Dude, that's even weirder.
What up?
Is that? What?
Just standing up, arms
Come
crossed,
on.
leaning against the casket.
Dude. Like shining up, waxing it and stuff.
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
Let's take a ride in my casket, baby.
Anyways,
That's
so
a weird,
it's a very
weird
interesting
thing.
story we're going to start the show off with. I mean,
I would think that's the last thing that anybody wants to see is the casket they're going to be buried in. It's so morbid. I mean, that's a pimped-out casket, don't get me wrong, but...
yeah, it's kind of one of those things where we don't think about death.
I guess not, but...
Even though it's creeping around us at all time of the day. If you think
never
about
know.
it, you never know.
You just never know.
You could choke on that Alexander Keith's.
Hey, easy now.
Sorry.
Easy, baby. Easy now. Let's not cross the line.
Well, I proposed the question out to the Talking Trends family out there.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Yes.
What do you want to be buried in? Huh?
Yeah.
I want to be buried in a calzone.
You eat your way out?
Yeah. And in my last will and testament, I want my friends and family to be buried in there with me.
Damn. What? You're not going to go at the same time.
I don't
every
care.
time a new one, just open it up
Don't
and toss
care.
the new
Yeah.
person.
Well, there's that option. You can either come in now
Yeah.
or
At the low price.
at the low price of your life.
Yeah. Fair.
Or when you do die, you just they exhume the calzone,
Oh, my God.
open it up, and we'll have a little
That's depressing.
a little
That's
party.
That's even worse.
No, it sounds fun. A little party. little calzone party.
Little berry party. And then you get
Yeah.
to see the guys that you've already been buried with.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's like, oh, man, that's really preserving them well. Like calzone grease.
The funk smell. Let's get. Oh, yeah, that's right. Comes alive again. Oh, what's up?
Yeah. Hey.
Terrible,
still
terrible,
alive.
terrible. I like
Also,
it.
caskets are kind of a waste of money.
I mean,
You don't get to show them off after they're buried.
no, you don't. They're done.
Yeah. Put mine outside.
No. Oh, to show it off?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I
I mean,
want a
that's,
fancy one if that's the case.
that's
well,
the problem. You know how much caskets are?
Whatever.
I don't think they cheap, man.
Put a little glass top over so you can see inside.
I can see you forever.
Yeah.
I don't think they want to see what happens to your body, man.
Whatever. Who knows? Maybe I defy what happens to the body.
I don't think you do. I think you have a very misconception of what death actually does to you.
Maybe that's the problem then. Maybe a lot of people got it wrong.
Why don't you get mummified?
Thought about it.
And then...
Still thinking about it.
I mean, it's a good idea.
Shouts out to the Mummy Fest that's happening at the museum, too.
I don't think it's called the Mummy Fest,
Should
number
be.
one.
Should be.
It's happening at the what's it? The Museum of Natural History.
Okay, yeah.
It just started. It's going to start tomorrow, running until June. I'm very interested because it's the first time this particular exhibit has been in North America.
Ooh.
First time ever.
Damn.
So I was watching a bit of the sidetrack, but I was watching a bit of the news today, local news, and they were showing some of the, like, you got like full mummies, this old Egyptian like vases, and like real stuff that's like,
Where the daddies at?
dude.
Where's the daddy exhibit?
the
The daddies.
the Egyptian daddies? I'm definitely going to this thing.
Yeah, I want to check it out. I went to the Body Works thing there last year,
Yeah, that was cool.
which was interesting.
Yeah.
I wish it was a little. Again, I know they didn't bring the whole exhibit there because it's just a size.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I'll probably check this out. Maybe that's what I'll do this weekend.
Opening weekend, buddy. It could be a little crazy.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe I'll wait. Maybe I'll wait
It's
till
gonna
the
be here
last
June.
week.
You got some time.
Okay, cool.
You got some time. But still, I mean, it's pretty cool. It's the first time it's been here
Yeah.
in North America.
Damn.
And it's here, people.
First come, first come. We're gonna, yeah.
Shut the Netflix off for a minute. I know you've permanently shut your Netflix off.
Done.
Jesus. What's the matter with you?
See
No
ya.
drinking, no Netflix,
What else am I not doing? Having fun.
no sex.
No sex.
Oh, my God. What's the matter with you?
Well, it's so funny because everybody, I've been approached to write an article now because of my Netflix post.
Yes, I heard. You were saying.
I'm going to be a well-established author by the end of the year. A New York Times bestseller, if you
Look
will.
at you go.
Yeah.
You think you are? Stephen King.
R.L. Stein.
R.S. Smooth.
On the second story of today, this kid has been making the rounds on the internet, again, for all the wrong reasons, ladies and gentlemen, because kids can't get it through their thick skulls that bullying is not cool. Same with adults. Hey, guys, if you're out there bullying, you're doing. What are you doing?
Stop bullying people.
Yeah.
On any level.
Exactly.
This poor kid, 9-year-old kid, of course, bullied at school for his dwarfism. 9-year-old.
Sound like a little a New York accent there.
Dwarfism.
Yeah.
It comes out sometimes. You don't know about my background.
Ah, yes.
The BX. 9-year-old Quaden Bayles sobs uncontrollably in the back seat of his mother's car, saying to the camera, "Give me a knife. I want to kill myself." His mother, Yaraka Bayles from Australia, state of Queensland, posted the heartbreaking Facebook Live video this week to raise awareness of the impact of bullying. In the video, she said her son had previously attempted suicide. Quote, "This is what bullying does." You hear her in the video if you've seen it by now. Of course, it's all over the internet. "This is what bullying does," she says. Quote, "Can you please educate your children, your families, your friends?" Yet what began as a plea has quickly become a movement. In a lot of these situations, this happens. Video has gotten 16 million views since it was posted Tuesday, just a few days ago, with Bayles receiving massive outpouring of support from around the world, of course, as we know. Among them, Australian actor, like you mentioned as we spoke before the show, Hugh Jackman, one of the guys that, of course, quoted up on Twitter, telling Bayles, "No matter what, you've got a friend in me."
What movie is that
was
from?
Toy Story.
Yeah.
That was Woody.
God damn it, Hugh.
You got a friend in me.
At least got myself a little bit better.
You got a friend. I know, what the hell?
Yeah, geez.
Come on, Jackman.
Yeah, god damn.
You're in The Greatest Showman. Come on with something a little bit better.
Something that
You're
Wolverine.
Wolverine,
yeah,
man.
Yeah, come with something a little cooler. Like, I'll kill those kids who bullied you.
God. He also continued to say, Jackman said, "Quaden, you are stronger than you know, mate." See, mate. Jackman said, "Everyone, let's just be a little bit kind to each other. Bullying is not okay, period."
Tony, you look good today.
See, that's nice. That's what you should be doing.
Yeah.
Right? And you look fine yourself, gentlemen.
Thank you. Everybody out there, hey, you know what? You look great.
Looking delicious.
Looking delicious. And you know what? That little laugh, that little cute laugh you do, love it. The one where you snort,
It's so cute.
love it. Yeah.
I'm into that.
Usually, no, I didn't do it before, but today it's a nice, it's a cute laugh.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. We do have the video if we want to play a little.
Yeah, why don't we
bit.
do that, and then we'll continue on with the story a little bit here.
Okay.
Because there's a decent ending.
3, 2, 1,
go.
So I've just picked my son up from school, witnessed a bullying episode, rang the principal, and I want people to know, parents, educators, teachers, this is the effect that bullying has.
I'm gonna kill myself.
This is what bullying does. So can you please educate your children, your families, your friends? Because all it takes is for one more instant and you wonder why kids are killing themselves.
Give me it right now. I'll freaking stab myself in the heart. You watch me. Even you think, Caroline, I'm looking at you. You don't even do anything. And Mr. George got me the dumbest kid in the class.
Yeah, so clearly the kid's very distraught, and I mean the mother has a point. I think it all kind of starts from the household. Like, come on, parents, if you're in your child's life,
Yeah.
give him a little, hey, it's not okay.
Yeah.
Just because he looks a little different,
Yeah.
no need to,
I think
bully.
everyone looks different.
yeah.
No one's the same.
Yeah, exactly. What kind of weird, boring world would that be?
I don't
Like,
know.
imagine, like, hey, Dad, this is my girlfriend. Looks exactly like you, Dad.
Yeah.
We're banging each other now. That's if we all looked alike, you know? We're all dads or
Just
moms.
like that.
Yeah,
Exactly like that.
exactly. I don't even know who. You could get confused because who am I sleeping with now?
Yeah.
Don't know. You look the same.
You all the same to me.
Literally, the only
You're just
difference is
clones.
you're wearing different clothes.
Yeah. Like a bunch of mannequins.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone is-
What is this?
You have no gender.
Mannequin world?
No gender.
Yeah.
Oh boy, poor kid.
Yeah.
But there was a little bit of little sunshine there. A little GoFundMe page, of course, was set up by a U.S. comedian, Brad Williams, who's also I think he's also dwarfism. He's a little person as well. He raised almost $170,000. And he's using the money to send Bayles and his mother to Disneyland in California. Quote, "This isn't just for Quaden. This is for anyone who has been bullied in their lives and they were told they weren't good enough. Let's show Quaden and others that there is good in the world and they are worthy of it."
Can your boy get a little of that GoFundMe action?
I'm just saying, he says it's for everybody.
Listen, I had some problems growing up in school.
Yeah, me too.
You know,
But
I was just told yesterday that somebody didn't like me.
that was me.
Yeah,
Oops. I'm the problem.
Goddamn.
Oh boy. Well, sad story, but
To a glad story.
not bad. It's a little bit of a little silver lining there. It's it doesn't make up for what happened, but
Do you tell your kids about the do's and do nots for school?
we always talk about being very nice to everybody, no matter what. No matter what.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you wouldn't want the same thing done to you, essentially.
Yeah.
So do unto others, right?
I agree.
It's that kind of rule.
Yeah.
So knock on wood. I haven't heard of anything like that happening with my kids,
Yeah,
but
it's good.
it sucks. But I mean, it's one of those things. It's just I can't believe it continues to happen, like in this day and age of social media and
it's like-
technology.
Yeah,
and just
goddamn. Yeah, it's just like you're not distracted enough. Like, just leave the kid alone.
I just don't know.
Let him do his thing. Let him live. You
Leave
know
him
what?
alone.
He's gonna grow up strong boy. He's gonna be a strong boy.
Watch out for this kid.
Yeah, he's gonna own something.
He's
You're gonna
come
be
out
like,
and cry.
"Can
You're gonna
I
work for him.
Yeah, he's like, can I get a job? You're like, I see. We just finished hiring the other day.
But I'm
yeah.
so qualified. Yeah.
And that's the thing. If anything, high school's taught me. Yeah, you don't know where people are going to end up, and a lot of the time, people that are bullying are the ones who are hurting the most. And when you see them later on in life, they're usually the ones who are a little down and out.
It ain't pretty.
It's not pretty.
It doesn't turn around for them.
They're guys who are like, hey, they're the guys and girls who be like, hey, let's catch up. What are we catching up for?
Yeah.
We never hung out.
Yeah.
You bullied me.
Yeah.
You're
I'm not
missing-
catching up with you for what?
Yeah, you're missing teeth.
Yeah. We don't have anything to catch up for.
Yeah.
We don't have any memories.
Your bum's shaped like a pancake. Why? Well, we've got nothing in common. What's going on here?
Just like that. That's the way it happens. Exactly every single
Yeah.
day.
Your breath stinks now.
Your breath stinking.
What's going on?
You know whose breath isn't stinking?
Who's that?
Although it might be. I don't know.
Yeah.
People are joining us. Roll call time.
Hey-o.
We have in the house today. We have Jessica. We have Stacy. We have Franca. We have Gord, Neil, Samantha, Mark, Q, shouts out, brother. My football brother right there. Jessica, we have Heidi, Sarah, Mike Younger, shouts out my man. Amanda, Clark, Kyle, Shanice, Britt, Dawn, Jacqueline, and Marky Mark. Shouts out, guys. And we also have Reggie and Kim.
And the Funky Bunch.
And the Funky. You know what? I was listening to Howard today.
Oh, yeah.
He was doing an interview. I think it was an older interview, though. It was with Donnie Wahlberg.
Right.
And he was talking about New Kids and Marky Mark and how it all started. It's quite interesting.
Yeah.
The way it kind of all went down. Marky Mark was badass.
Yeah.
He was in trouble all the time.
Yeah, he looked like he looked like he was.
He was.
Yeah.
He was the guy. And Donnie, his mother, was like, yo, help your brother with this music. Just get him out of the streets. and
Yeah,
stuff. That's really what essentially helped him stay out of jail and out of trouble, basically, was Donnie. Saved his ass.
Interesting.
And he's the one who wrote Good Vibrations.
Oh, shit.
Was Donnie Wahlberg and produced it in the whole thing. So he basically, because with New Kids, Maurice Starr was the guy who discovered New Kids, essentially.
Okay.
He was like the guy who discovered them. And so Donnie pulled a Maurice Starr on Marky Mark and saved his ass. Damn. And then Marky Mark, of course, has gone on to do crazy things. So
yeah.
Just a little side note for you people.
There you go. I like that. Little Friday facts with Tony.
A little bit
of little music
drop
facts.
a little knowledge on you there.
Damn.
You know what I mean? I like my New Kids on the Block. Shout out Donnie D.
I can't wait for that question to pop up on Jeopardy.
Right. Yes, I'll be there. Double Jeopardy, baby.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the second half of the show. We just want to appreciate your time and your efforts to join us on this lovely day.
It's true.
Lovely cold day, depending on where you are. Who knows? You could be in a very warm location.
Well, you could be Ben Jolly, my man who runs, Joel Carr Security. He's down in Vegas.
Well, there you go.
Living it up.
God knows what he's doing right now.
No, he's at the Grant Cardone 10X convention.
Oh.
So they're doing it in Mandalay Bay. It's huge. You know, the book you read, the 10X Rule.
Oh, right.
It's his seminar.
Ah, okay,
You
okay.
got, I think Magic Johnson's there. Kevin Hart is there. A bunch of people are there. So
Damn.
he's in a warmer place. We're not there.
Okay, well.
But shouts out to Ben.
Shouts out.
Yeah.
Shouts out to you, sir. Goddamn.
Yeah.
I was talking about Vegas the other day.
You were?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Never been. Gotta go sometime.
City of Sin.
City of Sin. On the second half of the show, guys, kicking it off. This is a very interesting story. If you have kids in school.
Oh, shit.
This is crazy.
Whoops.
Yeah.
I do.
So anyways, pictured here. This dad slams the school after there's a leaflet / pamphlet, whatever, brochure, if you will, tells teens to suck some toes rather than have sex. That's right. You heard me right. To suck some toes rather than have sex.
Can't get pregnant sucking any toes, boy. I'll tell you right now. Put some ketchup on them. Yeah. Give me some toes, baby. So disgusting.
Oh, don't you say it's disgusting.
No, not for me. It's all right. Give me the toes all night. Anyway, sidetrack. All you got to say. And I'm gone.
So you got protection tonight? Oh, I thought we were sucking toes tonight, baby.
Put a big condom over the toe.
Yes.
I don't know where your toes and mouth have been. How many toes you sucking today?
Man, it's a lot of toes.
Continue.
Shouts out to the toe suckers.
That look on this guy's face is the look he should be giving me right now.
Yeah, he's like, come on, bro.
Come on, man.
Come on. So you don't got to suck that many
Come
toes.
on, baby.
Yeah, it's not like that anymore. No. Anyways, Carl Lawrence said he was bewildered and shocked by the recommendations in a sexual health advice sheet that his 14-year-old daughter acquired in high school. The leaflet titled 101 Ways to Show Someone You Love Them Without Having Sex.
Well,
suggested teenagers could suck toes, nibble ears, or buy their partner's underwear. Basically, everything leading up to sex,
yeah,
but not the sex.
I don't think it works.
It's kind of like, was it Hansel and Gretel? Was that how that worked? You're not allowed to eat anything, or...
No, you're talking about
Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were saying...
Who? What the hell? Didn't they do the breadcrumb?
Yeah, they ate all the candy. They were sucking all the toes.
Hansel and Gretel. Oh, Adam and Eve, yeah. Don't eat the apple.
Yeah, don't eat the apple.
Yeah. Don't suck on any toes down there.
Yeah.
Sending the fucking
well, actually, no,
snake after you.
suck on those toes.
Suck
anyway,
on.
so the father said, I understand children need to be made aware of the world, but should we really be promoting fetishes in year 9? I don't think so.
Probably you should wait till at least 10.
Yeah.
Year 10.
Yeah, and then
it all
introduce
starts,
introduce the fetish.
And it goes down, yeah, like that.
I feel like wherever he's from, there's going to be a lot of new people, a lot of people in the toes all of a sudden.
Sounds like.
You know.
Yeah.
Anyways, he said the first thing that stood out was suck your toes. It's quite niche. There are some ideas that I was really shocked at. I don't think they've hit the target demographic. Yeah, it's more of like a 20, 30, 40. When you're sexually active, when you're looking for something new to spice up the bedroom.
I mean,
You ever suck on these?
These?
Or have you ever had yours sucked?
have you?
You're a toe guy.
Well, it's no secret. I kind of like. It's not just the toe; it's the whole package of the foot.
The whole,
Very nice.
the whole masterpiece of what is.
Listen, appreciate everything from head to toe, baby. Everything. You know.
Oh, man. When I spoke to my daughter, I said, you do know this isn't the only way to do things. Oh, could have rephrased that, Dad.
Ooh, what's wrong with that now?
Surely they could just enjoy each other's company. They can go for walks, watch a film, go to Burger King, or go to the park. There's tons of things she can do that don't involve getting someone's big toe in her mouth. This is true. This is very true.
That's a true story. He is right.
It is true.
He is right.
He said we should be saying there are alternatives to the physical side of things, but I don't think we should be pointing them in the direction of every other possibility. I think when it comes to children, as parents and responsible adults, we safeguard them. There's certain things kids should learn about and through their life. Kids like to explore and find things out for themselves. Hey, listen, adults like to explore too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they do.
Maybe I'll
more
go
than you know.
Yeah, maybe I'll go down this path tonight.
Listen,
Hey,
there's many paths.
yeah, lots of paths.
You may not like where you end up.
Yeah,
but
whatever.
It's a journey.
It's about the adventure.
It's about the journey, not the destination.
Exactly.
Just be prepared to take the destination, whatever pops up.
So his daughter commented, every Monday we have an hour lesson learning about things in the book. We were all looking at it laughing. So everybody in the class was laughing at this pamphlet.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean,
No
come
doubt.
on. And we asked the teacher, and she said, you don't know if you like it until you try it. So the teacher, clearly,
teach, what?
into sucking some toes.
Jesus. Maybe some other wild stuff.
I
too.
know. What's going on here? You don't know if you like
What are
it.
you guys into?
Yeah.
We'd like to hear from you.
Jesus.
Wow. What's up, Teach?
Yeah.
I mean, the problem is,
You can't leave all of the sex education to the schools to teach to your kid.
no, leave very little to the.
You got
school.
websites for that. That's how I'm going to do it.
I think kids know a hell of a lot more than,
They lead on.
Oh, hell yeah.
For sure.
I think.
Have you ever had the conversation with the birds and the bees?
No.
Okay.
Here's the deal.
Yeah.
If you have.
And is it easier for if you have a daughters or
No, because I
sons?
was going to say, because I have daughters.
Yeah.
I think it's better for the mother
Right.
to have that conversation with the daughters. It's better.
I think I would give some advice.
I think
From a male perspective, like, listen, this is all he's trying to do here. From a dating perspective,
I don't
listen,
even want to even think about it.
That's true.
At this stage.
This is also true.
But I think you're right. At a certain point, I would like to be able, the children to be comfortable enough, my kids, to come to me if they had a question. But
Right.
I think they're more comfortable speaking with a female, right? So, and I think if I had boys, it'd be different. I think I'd be the guy to step up and say, listen,
What you want to do here is,
let me tell you something about this toe sucking thing.
yeah.
It's all right.
It's not too bad.
Get into that.
Yeah. Has your school talked about toe sucking?
Yeah, they got into that.
Yeah, okay.
Got a pamphlet for you.
Yeah, check this out. If you have any questions,
check
I'll
out
be
this
here in the
web-
kitchen.
Thinking about some toes. It's tricky. But here's the thing. It's the whole list is like it's just getting you excited, like you said, to do the deed.
Yeah, don't tease me with a good time
That's what it is.
because I'm never going to get off that ride.
I mean,
It was
why
a Pandora's box.
Why even put it out there?
Don't know.
What for?
Don't know.
Like, and who put the list together? It's fantastic.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. If you want to hear, I actually took a screenshot of
Yeah, you got a little shot of that.
Some other things that it suggested. One of them was propose to be married.
And keep this in mind. This is to put out the high school students, right?
Yeah, junior high, high school.
Yeah. So yeah, propose. That's a good idea.
Parachute together.
Yeah, I see a lot of high school kids dropping out of planes.
Write a "I love you" note out of the back of an airplane.
Oh, like in the smoke?
Yeah, like in smoke, because
Who the hell does that anymore?
don't know. Didn't know it was still a thing. How much does that cost? Make them a walkway to dinner using roses and candles. Like, you're setting them up. You're implicating the sex.
They're gonna do it.
Yeah, like you're leading. Like, I mean, you've already sold me. I'm like, I'm gonna do it tonight.
But this is a list like something to do other than sex, like an option.
Everything basically up until sex. Even
So
says,
basically
it
all
even
the
says,
foreplay.
yeah,
But then don't have sex.
you don't have sex. You take that.
Does that make sense?
You take that rock hard, juicy dong of yours, and you go home, and you think about what you
go
did
home
tonight.
Speaking of rock hard dongs,
Yes. How does that translate to this next story?
not this one, but you know what? We were talking about Netflix earlier.
Yeah.
You got to watch the one on Rocco, that porn actor, Italian guy.
He has a special.
He has a documentary. It's a documentary, not on his
Netflix.
whole life, but yeah, it just came out, and
Yeah,
it talks
Netflix
about.
throwing the bag to anybody.
Dude, well, they have some of those things about like with the adult industry and the behind
Okay.
the scenes, and
Yeah,
he
yeah.
talks a lot about that, and it's interesting.
What'd you learn?
I knew it all anyway. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, you're like, okay.
Shouts out to Rocco.
Yeah.
But it leads him up into doing his last film. It's like his last year in the business,
God.
leading up to his last film, and then he calls it quits.
Right.
It's interesting.
Did they show anything? Did he do his last film in the documentary?
They don't show. It's not hardcore,
Right.
So it doesn't show penetration,
Okay.
but it will show.
It alludes
soft
to
stuff.
it.
Yeah, of course.
Kind of like the pamphlet.
Yeah, but it's interesting because it's a real sad industry, man.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I've seen other documentaries on it. And it's like, wow,
Yeah.
it's sad. It's
You
sad.
gotta really love sex to stay in that industry.
Like you gotta love it,
Like, you gotta
and
love
sex is on a level in that industry where sex isn't enough anymore.
No.
So you, as a female in that industry, you really have to be willing to do beyond.
Yeah, you gotta take the next step.
You know what I mean? Like at one point, this girl like breaks down, like almost like during a scene, because she
And they're like, keep filming.
they've been filming all week.
Yeah, and they're like, keep filming. This is even hotter.
No, they stopped everything, and they said. Then this Rocco guy, he's like,
you want to do it?
listen, he wasn't even in the scene. He was just there, like with the director. But he's like, okay, come over here, lay down. What the hell's going on?
He's like,
just
hey, come over here. Hey,
that's something
I
to
like
cheer
this.
you up.
I like this.
cheer you way up.
You keep those tears going because I think there's
Let's use this. Get the camera.
Yeah, there's a demographic. For this.
Makeup.
There's definitely a demo for the crying thing too.
Yeah, you're sick.
I don't know about it.
Oh, you know about it. You brought it up.
I'm just saying.
I was talking about toes and stuff.
Well, you're just talking about they got to take it to the next level. If you're,
No, it is.
If
It's
you're
bad.
crying.
It's bad, but I mean,
I'm sure there's a guy in the room being like,
Yeah, I'm into that. I'm not into that.
"Oh no, yeah, that's kind of weird."
I mean-
they'll crying after.
Draw the line of toes
Yeah, that's it.
and some other things.
Okay.
But yeah, watch it. It's a good one.
And finally,
Jesus Christ.
wrapping up today's show.
Ah, yes.
Your boy's been hitting the gym, trying to get my summer body, trying to get it
Beach body ready.
Trying to get beach body ready. I'm kind of like knocking at the door right now, like, hey, I'm coming.
Yeah.
That's me talking to my body, like, hey, time to wake up.
Wakey.
Time to clean house in here. Get rid of all this junk that's on you.
Let's do it because it's going to be time.
It's gonna be time, and in this case, it was happened to a lady, a flight attendant who was apparently 1 pound over her weight.
Yeah.
That's required for this job, and she was
Apparently,
fired.
part of the policy of this airline. So, flight attendant who was fired by Malaysia Airlines for being overweight has lost an unfair dismissal case. Lost, all right? So she'd worked for the airline for 25 years.
Oh,
All right? 25 years, all right?
hell!
When she started with the company, she was 126 pounds when she started. So really, over 25 years, she's maintained.
Goddamn!
You know what I mean? But she was terminated, of course, last year. The company stipulates that the cabin crew's body mass index must fall within the healthy range of to continue to work for the company. At 5'2". Miss Hassim needed to weigh approximately, of course, the 126 pounds. that she had.
BMI is so misconstrued. It's such a weird factor.
So
a lot of the times.
It is. It is.
And
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense half the time. Like,
So
I would have to be like 145, 150, and you're like, oh, you're healthy now. You sack of bones.
I think even I would be considered like overweight.
Yeah, you're a fat man.
It's
now.
ridiculous. I'm a
Yeah.
fat dude.
Yeah.
So at 5'2" they have a healthy bracket for that height, and she apparently was a pound over that, what they consider that bracket. So after dismissal, of course, she filed a complaint against the company under the Section 203. However, an industrial court ruled in favor of the airline after a hearing February 14th, right on Valentine's Day.
Oh my God.
Quote, the court is convinced that the company had provided the claimant with ample opportunity and chances to comply with the company's policy, and that despite the many opportunities, however, the claimant had consistently failed to achieve her optimal weight. Malaysia Airlines first changed its grooming and uniform guidelines in 2015 when it stipulated in a circular to the employees that the cabin crew who did not have a healthy BMI would be enrolled in a weight management program. It reads, as cabin crew, part of maintaining the appearance as set by the company, you also are responsible to ensure the safety of our passengers while in flight. So apparently if you're 1 pound over, you can't do that. Quote, being frontliners in uniform, cabin crew cast an unforgettable image in our minds of valued guests. So she lost the case. She was fired, and she had no repercussion to come back on. Now, the question is,
I want to know.
I mean,
what did the pilots have to weigh? Is this just a tiny like a flight team of people?
Well, number one, Malaysia Airlines. So if you're in that region of the world,
Right.
you're usually a fairly smaller framed person.
Okay.
Especially the females. Like,
Okay.
if you're Chinese or whatever, you don't see a lot of like big Chinese women or, whatever from that part of the world.
Have you watched a little sumo wrestling?
Women. Men, yes. Men don't care. They let everything fly. You know what I mean? They're eating all kinds of things over there. But the thing about it is that, is it wrong? What happened?
I mean,
Is
did
it
she
wrong?
know? Did she know about this 20?
She signed a contract to the effect that you have to be within this certain body mass index compared to your height. If you can't maintain it, they have an image that they want to keep for the
sure.
airlines.
Yeah.
I don't think it has any real applicable.
I mean, there's a lot of companies that do that. A lot of people,
Sure.
restaurants that clearly probably won't hire certain people. They won't say it.
Dude.
But yes, you go in and you do a little look around. You're just like, I see what you're doing here. There's companies like that. I've done parties for multiple companies where I'm like,
course.
oh, this is your staff? Oh, okay. All women. Where are the guys? Okay, just all girls today. Okay, cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. Okay.
It's part of the image.
Yeah.
If you go to, in Vegas, I think that's why when they hire waitresses, they hire them under models, so that you can say, listen, as a model, you need to have these. As a waitress, you wouldn't have to necessarily have these body measurements or whatever the case is.
Right.
But as a model, you do.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's ways to get around it. If she signed a contract to the effect that I'm agreeing with this,
I mean, a piece of me is like, I'd use that as a little motivation. I'm like, tight as dick skin.
but I mean, that would be better.
A little bit better.
Jesus. Well, what's said is said now.
That's true. It's out
What's
there.
done is done.
God damn it.
It's good. It's very nice.
Where's my other sound effects for my...
Failure. There's got to be something there.
Oh, I got something.
Yeah. Oh, it's worse than that.
Yeah,
That's
it's
like a
more
little
like a-
blunder.
Fatality.
Where's the jail one?
You're ugly. You're disgusting. I'm going to kill you. Give me $200.
Yeah, basically.
Where's the jail? You have the jail cell one?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That'd be. There you go.
Yep.
Welcome to Jailbait
Oh, boy.
2020.
Oh, God. Anyways,
Nice.
what are you up to for the rest of the evening, sir? I'll quickly get out of that.
Nice segue.
Yeah.
It's cold. I'm going to stay inside. I think that's the move. Just don't go outside. I'm going to do a little dinner and then come back and then.
Teeny tiny dinner.
Yeah, and then tomorrow. I don't know what's tomorrow. What?
Saturday.
Yeah, I got football Sunday, and then tomorrow I don't know. Man, I got some stuff. Actually, I got stuff we got to work on. I'll work on that we've been talking about.
I got to attack that as well this evening.
Yeah, we got some things, and maybe watch the game. Raptors are playing tonight.
Yes.
Who are they
Yeah,
playing
they are.
tonight? The Suns? No.
Well,
Yes.
Suns,
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Well, it's a win. That's a win if I ever saw one.
That's a pretty easy win.
Yeah. Are they in Toronto?
They're in Toronto, yes.
Yeah,
That's a
win.
pretty easy win. I don't know. There's nothing else. Mavericks play the Magic. There's nothing too crazy there.
I know Lakers are playing tonight.
Lakers. I don't. Oh, they later on tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I cannot remember who they're playing.
Timberwolves in Boston. I don't know.
Nah.
They're all kind of crappy games, I think.
Yeah.
Nuggets, Thunder.
Yeah. No.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right.
Pretty lackluster. Also, guys, there's a big fight happening tomorrow with the heavyweights Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder.
Oh yeah.
A little pay-per-view action. I'm not sure. I'm going to probably try and check that out. Of course, I'll pay for it. Doing a little air quotes for everybody listening to the
Can't
audio.
Yep. He will not be paying for that.
Cannot wait to give my money to pay-per-view. Anyways, should be a good little game. Good little fight.
Good little game fight.
Good little game fight. God damn.
Oh boy, we're all suck.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for hanging out with another episode of Talking Trends with your boys. We do this every Monday, every Friday. So those are the days this show will be updated and uploaded to all your favorite streaming platforms. Anybody new checking out the show, much love to you. A little kiss on your cheek, a little kiss on your cheek.
Kissy, kissy.
Maybe a little kiss on your forehead. Thanks. Yeah. If you like the show, subscribe. Head over to our website, wetalkingtrends.com, for any missed episodes. And you need something to listen to or work out to.
Do it.
And you want to listen to this ridiculous rhetoric. It's on you.
Yeah. Might as well.
May as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, whatever you guys get up to tonight and this weekend, be safe as always. And we want to see you back on Monday, mañana.
Yeah.
Don't know if that's
No, that'd be
anything.
tomorrow. Mañana.
Oh, see you on mañana.
See you on Monday.
Yeah, see you on Monday.
Lundi.
Lundi. Yeah, so take care. We'll see you on the Monday, 5 o'clock. And we're out.
Peace.
Yeah.